Do you remember what happened, Audrey? No? Guys, we have the results back.
Yep, that is genuinely how this video starts. The dad asking the daughter if she remembers what happened, telling the camera that they have the results, and a sigh from the mum, and then cut to a cheery Christmas intro. You have to wait until 7 minutes into the video to find out that the daughter took a knock to the head playing sports, and that she had a scan and that everything was okay. Obviously a knock to the head can be serious, but what a weird way to bait people into watching your video. Also, what makes this slightly more distasteful is that there's a mid-roll ad break right before you find out what happened to her. Will she live? Will she die? Find out after the break. The title, Rush to the Emergency Room, seemed to have worked pretty well for the family vloggers known as Summers in Alaska. The video pulled in over 1 million views, which is some feat for a channel with under 100,000 subscribers. No doubt due to that success, they uploaded another video just over a year later called Rush to the Hospital. It didn't quite hit the same heights, but it still got over 250,000 views. Maybe part of the reason why it didn't do quite so well is because the father Bert reveals 1 minute into the video that the reason they all had to rush to the hospital was because the whole family had the flu. I'm guessing that without being baited into watching half the video and a couple of mid-rolls to find out what tragedy caused this hospital rush, a fair amount of people clicked off the video after the first minute and it didn't get recommended by YouTube quite as much. But still, getting 4 times as many views as you have subscribers is no easy feat. Baiting viewers into watching a family vlog with a title suggesting that something tragic has happened seems to be an effective way to grow as a channel. So Summers in Alaska aren't the only ones doing this, and they're far from the biggest. There's a family vlogging channel called The Prince Family who have over 4 million subscribers and pull in over 1 million views per day. A couple of months ago, they uploaded a video titled No Heartbeat. It starts off with pregnant mum Bianca being shown at home in excruciating pain before being rushed off to hospital. Obviously with a title like No Heartbeat, it must be quite serious, right? I mean, was the baby okay? Was the mum going to survive? Did something grave happen to someone else? Well, it's only 24 minutes into this 30-minute video that you find out what the cause of the pain was.
The problem is what now, Jen?
I have a urinary tract infection, or you can call it a bladder infection. But they said because basically why it hurts so bad is because it started off as a small infection and then moved up to my bladder. And then the pain could have got worse if it moved up to my kidney.
Yep, it was a bladder infection. Obviously they knew that when they uploaded it, so why does the title have something suggesting something so much more serious? Because the exploitation and exaggeration of tragedies for views seems to be a winning formula for these bigger channels, not unexpectedly, smaller channels are following suit. There's a family vlog channel called The Armstrongs in Real Life and they have just under 10,000 subscribers, but they have more than a few videos with way more views than that. His eyeball fell out, 16,000 views. Back at the hospital with 16,000 views as well. He's having an organ removed, 57,000 views. They put a tube in his stomach, 80,000 views. And shock, their most viewed video, he was rushed to the emergency room, 443,000 views. Now compare that with the latest uploads on the channel without the clickbait or the tragedies or the exaggerations, and none of them even reach 1,000 views. These videos all purposely use titles to prey on our morbid curiosity. If you haven't watched it already, Vsauce did a brilliant video on this subject. He explains why we as humans have the urge to click on painful fail compilations, to watch gory horror films, and to click on family vlog videos where the title sounds like something terrible has happened. It's this dark part of our psychology that video thumbnail and titles like these take advantage of. Obviously most people are clicking on these videos hoping for a good outcome, that the person in the video will be okay, that the family will recover, and that everything will be fine, but it still remains a strikingly macabre way of driving views. Now, if you're a family vlog channel and you're running low on tragedies to exploit, your family haven't been rushed off to hospital recently, and you forgot to have your camera out when your firstborn child fell out of a tree last weekend, why not just create some negativity for clicks yourself? Well, that is exactly what some of these family vlog channels are doing. On the internet, with great popularity comes a great deal of hate, and there are parents out there using this hate for their own benefit in reading mean comments videos. They sit their partner and their kids down and proceed to read to their faces all of the vile and nasty things people have left behind in the comment section. As you can probably expect, the titles are clickbait for viewers to expect the children to be absolutely savaged by the comments. Take this video for example, you made them cry reading mean comments, 2.5 million views. And shock, the video starts off with a fake scene of the young girl crying to bait in viewers, followed by an upbeat intro.
Good morning, Karma. You ready to record a really fun video where we read some funny comments? I'll take that as a yes.
It is absolutely shameless. And just listen to some of the comments that the dad reads out to the family.
Ugly faces. As
I wish my name wasn't Ooh and her big sis. Ooh. She ugly.
Imagine telling your daughter that someone on the internet thinks that she's ugly for content. I mean, you're risking damaging her self-esteem, her confidence, her view of the world, how she views herself, also that you can plug your pseudo-inspirational merch at the start of the video. How can anyone actually think this is a good idea?
The mum is jealous, cuss. She's ugly and Mia is pretty.
Okay, started on the daughter but moving straight over to the mum. Natural progression, I guess. Doesn't actually seem too bothered looking the love of his life in her eyes and telling her that she's ugly and jealous. Not when the clickbait's so strong that he can afford to squeeze 6 mid-roll ads into this 10-minute video.
Sienna is a brat and has no morals. I'm literally...
And it just keeps getting darker. I mean, it's weird enough knowing that someone's been watching you online and is calling you a brat, but imagine being 7 years old and having your moral compass questioned by some stranger on the internet. It's such a weird thing to put your child through. The only credit you can give this family is that they at least actually do read out mean comments. Do you remember that kind of cringe family that used to make really scripted skits on Vine? Well, apparently they've got a YouTube channel now, and with 8.6 million subscribers, it's a big one. The AB family did a video called "I Can't Believe You Made Her Cry," reading mean comments, and the whole thing was just terrible. Despite the title, I'm sure it won't surprise many of you that the daughter didn't end up crying.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Also, calling the comments mean is a linguistically strained use of the word. Pretty much every single comment that they chose to respond to is something standard like "you're dumb" or "you're stupid," but it's spelt wrong, teeing up an expected scripted response mocking the spelling.
Are you guys stupid?
Stupid.
Stooped. I think it's stooped.
Stooped?
Stooped. What's stooped?
Are you guys stooped? There's no question mark because it's a question. Are you? There's the stooped. That should be, I assume, stupid.
Stupid. I think if you're gonna spell the word stupid, you should really, really, really know how to spell the word stupid.
I mean, this could at least pass if it wasn't 90% of the content for this video.
You guys look stooped.
Bruh. You're not spelled right. Not funny.
Ah, bruh, you're not funny.
Child. Losers and edoids.
Edoids. I've never met an idoid in my life.
The girl is stupid. And then it has like a bunch of laughing faces. I don't feel anything at all. It's just the comments, man.
What do you think that it's a grown woman?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that. She's like grown, man.
What do you think that she's commenting on a little girl?
I don't think that's right, man. Instead of focusing on commenting on a little girl, why don't you start focusing on your spelling?
And I've decided that I want to die.
You've got to wonder how being filmed 24/7 is going to affect these kids growing up. They're the first generation of children who are having pretty much every moment of their lives documented on the internet for everyone to see, so we don't really know what impact that's going to have on them. As if that wasn't risky enough, some parents are making entire videos dedicated to embarrassing content. Like this video, for example. I mean, can you imagine being that poor kid? Growing up in school, the other kids would never let you forget it. Her parents have basically guaranteed in advance that she's going to get bullied growing up, just for the sake of a few extra views and subscribers. I mean, even going on into adult life, imagine getting a job, making friends at work, and all of a sudden the entire office finds out that you pooped in a store on video and over 7 million people saw it. This terrible video idea doesn't come as a huge surprise given it's from the Ace family. If you don't know who they are, then I envy you. They're one of the most controversial families on the platform. A few months ago, the dad, Austin McBroom, filmed giving his fiance's toddler an inappropriately shaped lollipop, and they quite rightly received a lot of backlash for it. They've also been accused of faking a break-in robbery for views, and when they got called out for that on YouTube, they copyright claimed all the content, stealing all the ad revenue from creators who use their clips from their videos even though they fall under fair use. There are more controversies like accusations of stealing from charities, but that's drama for a video on another day, so I won't go on. And I'm not going to risk using some of their clips on the off chance that they claim this video too, but I think it's fair to say that these guys are right at the bottom of this trash pile. The Ace family aside, a part of me doesn't blame a lot of these families for the clickbait content because that's just the way the internet works these days. Clickbait drives views, views get you subscribers, and both of them combined pay your bills. There are a lot of family vlogs out there today. Unless viewers have been watching you for years, they're not really going to care about how your day was or about how an important milestone in your family's life went. To get viewers, you do need to stand out and do something that no one else is doing. I mean, I can't honestly stand here in front of you and say that if it meant I could pay my bills and give my family a better life, that I wouldn't exaggerate some stories and put a few clickbait titles on some of my videos. I've watched a lot of family vlogs doing the research for this video, and to be honest, it really does seem like most of these family vloggers aren't actually bad people. Most of them are actually good parents and good kids, and people for whatever reason evidently enjoy watching them. I think it's going to be interesting to see where family vlogs go from here, whether people start to grow tired of this kind of content, or whether YouTube are going to keep promoting and rewarding it and we'll see more and more of it. I think there's a fair few of them that do go too far sometimes and perhaps need to consider the long-term effects of some of their videos. So I thought this video was definitely at least worth making, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it as well. If you want to see maybe one specific video dedicated to a family that you think deserves it, just let me know in the comment section down below and I'll have a look. Anyway, that is unfortunately all we have time for today, so if you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter at ArthurTV, where I post video updates, polls for future videos and do giveaways, so feel free to drop me a follow or just stop by and say hi sometime. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.